Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a new item that I just received in the mail. This is the Blink Mini. This is an indoor plug-in HD smart security camera. If you guys aren't familiar with Blink, Blink is actually a company that is under Amazon. And basically what they have is they have these cameras that you can set up for surveillance purposes and things like that. Now, about a year ago, I was looking at placing a couple cameras around the house, but I didn't want to, first things, I didn't want to drill holes to mount the cameras all over the place. The second thing is I didn't want to have to physically plug in the cameras to get power. Because I wanted them to be, just kind of sitting somewhere where there wouldn't be wires and stuff like that all around. So when I was looking for something, I came across the Blink company, and I actually ordered a couple of these. Now, these are also from Blink. These are the XT2 cameras. So these are actually indoor and outdoor cameras. As you guys can see, there's no wire, so they're completely wireless. They hook up via Wi-Fi to a hub that comes with the camera, and this allows you to kind of place them anywhere. So these also come with a little connection that you drill into the wall to be able to put it in there, indoors or outdoors. They have night vision, HD. They have a two-way audio, so you can communicate with the people, motion detection, pretty much everything. And then they have cloud storage also. So this is actually set up like 2 or 3 around the house with the app. You can monitor what's going on. But I notice that they were coming out with this model here, which is the Blink Mini, and this one obviously you do have a wire, so it does have to get connected to power. So versus these here, the XT2s and the original ones. The original ones are white and they're actually just for indoor use. This is indoor and outdoor use. It's completely sealed, so if it gets wet, it's fine. They use AA batteries, and it says that it should give you about 2 years of usage on the AA batteries, obviously depending on how much you use it and stuff like that. Versus this one, you do have to plug into the wall, to get the power from the outlet. Now, the reason I picked this one up is because I did have an area in the house that I was going to be using a camera that was close to an outlet, so I didn't mind running the cable to it, but also because of the price. These here, the XT2s, I have managed to pick them up when they've been on sale, either Black Friday or things like that. But just the camera alone can run you about $90, $99 comes the camera and the hub. Or if you do like an add-on, if you already have one and you add on a camera, it's like $89, something like that. They're pretty expensive. Versus the Blink Mini here, I believe was $34.99. So obviously about half the price of the bigger one. Obviously the main difference is that this is only an indoor one. But again, I'm going to be using indoor, and it has to be plugged into the wall. So in the box here it says day and night HD video, two-way audio, motion detection, and it says it works with Alexa. So which is cool because I have it hooked up to my my Echo Show 5 that I have in my bedroom, and I just say, Alexa, show me whatever room I have it in, the kitchen or bedroom or whatever, and then it'll come up on the screen, which is really cool. But for the most of the part, I don't have it set up for motion. I just kind of have it to to check in on the kids or something like that while I'm at work, just to make sure that everything is okay. So again, this is the box that it comes in. So video storage, you have cloud storage option, and then local storage, which with a hub that is coming soon. Again, this model was just released, so this is fairly new. And then day and night HD video, two-way audio, motion detection, simple setup, and works with Alexa. And then in the back here, it says protect what matters, day or night. So as you guys can see there, it's showing, on the phone, and you're seeing what's going on. And I can tell you that, from using these, the XT2s, it's pretty clear video, which is nice. But you can actually zoom in on, on the video if you have a particular area that you're looking at or something like that. So let me open it up and see what's inside. So to get started, download the app, plug in the camera, and in the app add your camera and follow the instructions. It is very, very easy to do. This is just going to be a quick unboxing of the camera itself, just so you guys can see what it comes with. So inside you have the actual camera here. So there it is. It says remove before using. That's where you would plug in the power. And then you have, I'm not sure if this is a magnet. Let me see if I have something metallic here. No, it's not a magnet. It's just a metal piece right there, and it has like rubber feet in the bottom. And then obviously this moves around. So if you put it on a wall or something like that, or if you want to have it, sitting, straight down or whatever. And then it looks like you have a speaker right up there, and then probably one of these here is going to be a microphone in the front there. So Feels really good. This is nice and stiff, which is good, so it's not going to loosen up too much as you use it, which is good, because again, as you're moving it around or whatnot, you don't want that to happen. And then in the box, you have a regular USB to micro USB. Not sure how long this cable is, but it looks pretty long. And then you have your power brick here. Again, says Amazon right there. So this is going to supply power. And then right at the bottom, you have a couple of screws. And then it looks like a little instruction manual here, instruction booklet. Recycling, important product information. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Plastic them out. Nope, looks like that's about it. Okay, so obviously you're going to be following the instructions in the actual app. So there is a little, let me see. I'm trying to see where these screws would go. So it looks like you actually take off this top piece, and then you can actually screw this onto the wall via those two little holes right there. I'm not going to be screwing it on the wall. I'm actually going to be just having this sitting like on a bookshelf and looking down. This is basically, I'm actually going to be using this to monitor in the baby's room. So as a baby monitor, so it's just basically going to be sitting like this, looking down at the crib, making sure that he is okay, and I'm able to listen, so have audio, and go from there. So let me go ahead and set it up real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here is the app right here. Go ahead and open. So you guys can see I have two other ones there. So it says living room and kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch right up here, the plus. And because I ordered it through my Amazon, it's already actually right there. So it's got the hub, the cameras itself, and then the mini one. So there it is. So if serial number in the back right there, go ahead and enter it. And then it says add to existing home system. Yes, I'm going to do that. And then plug in your mini camera and wait for the lights to display. Let me go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. All right, so I just plugged in the camera to the power. So I'm going to hit discover device here. It's actually set up where I want it to go. So wants to join. Yeah, so join. All right, it's going through. All right. So it says it's sending the information, converting to Blink servers. Let's see, it's supposed to be pretty quick, which seems like it is. Good thing is that it was already kind of in the app there, because I guess it recognized that I ordered it from Amazon. And that actually happened. I ordered first two cameras, and then I ordered a third camera, and the third one was already in there. So it's pretty intuitive, and it knows when you're ordering the different devices. So it's updating the firmware. I'll be back once it finishes. Alright, so it took about a minute to update the firmware, and then it says mini camera added to home system. So we'll go ahead and hit done. And then it says this is your new camera. Tap here to take a photo. I'm not going to take a photo. As you guys can see, I don't have it on any of the other cameras, but the photo is there. So when you go into the app here, you could see which camera is which, but also so you can actually point out if you have a particular area that you want motion detection to be. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to do that, so I got it. Go right here into the app, and I'll just rename this. Again, this camera is going to be actually in the office, so I'll name that office. And then I'll save. And then when you hit the little camera button right here, camera should turn on. And there it is. I don't know if you guys can hear my voice. Oh, here we go. It's a little bit of a delay, but you know, so as you guys can see, it's just basically looking down onto the crib. That way I can see if there's anything going on. And, you know, if he's moving around, I can just kind of delineate this area right here where the crib is. So I can go ahead and, you know, if there's any motion or anything like that. So close that. All right, so as you can see, it was pretty easy to go ahead and set up the camera. I mean, all in all, I think it took about, I don't know, maybe like 3 minutes to do. You know, I think the longest thing was for the app to actually recognize the camera and do the quick firmware update. The good thing is that I already had the hub from my previous cameras, so I'm not sure how that's going to work with this camera if you don't have the hub. You might have to have that already or purchase it separately. As you guys can see, it says local storage here. coming soon with the Blink storage hub. But for the most part, usually what I do is I actually don't even store the footage. I just use it just to kind of check in, just to make sure that everything is fine. So I have it, like in the kitchen, the living room, and now it's in the office. Just a couple key areas around the house that I want to make sure that everything is going fine. And now that I have this other one that I actually have extra now, because this is the one that was in the office that I'm going to be using. I might actually use it outside. Now, for the most part, the Blink Mini is a great addition to the Blink system, especially if you just want something small, inconspicuous. It's great for day and night video, and it also has audio and motion detection. So it has pretty much everything that you need. And then obviously the beauty of it is that you can just, pretty much place it everywhere. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check them out. They're on Amazon. I know once in a while they have some deals on if you do like bundles and stuff like that. The Mini just came out, like I said, it was actually released this past week. So I decided to pick one up to kind of augment my system. But the XT2 and the original one have been around for some time. So, once in a while they do sales on them, especially if you get like bundle ones. So they can do like 2, 3, 4 cameras at a time or something like that. So there it is. That is the new Blink Mini indoor plug-in HD smart security camera. Let me know if you guys have any questions.